quiz time. What is the only gymnastics movement that has popped up in every single quarterfinals since it started? That's right, the rope climb. So if the rope climb has popped up in every single quarterfinals since quarterfinals started, and we still see athletes who struggle with the movement from an efficiency perspective and a technique perspective, we need to address that. Today we're going to talk more about the strategy component of how to climb the rope efficiently depending on what type of workout you're about to approach. All of that is based on the idea that you know how to lock your feet into the rope properly. And if you have not conquered that skill yet, we've got all kinds of videos on how to lock the feet in correctly and make sure that's dialed in. If you've got that, then we can start talking about efficiency in the rope. So as mentioned, every year in quarterfinals, year one, we had 5, 4, 3 rope climbs with all those GHD sit-ups and pistols. Year two, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, a shitload of shuttle runs, rope climbs, and wall balls. Year three, it was a big chunk of 9 at the end of a workout with some heavy deadlifts and heavy barbells. And then this most recent year, we finished up with, what was it? Oh man,
2 sets of 5.
2 sets of 5, that's right. 2 sets of 5 at the end of that gymnastics chipper before those muscle ups. So all 4 years have had rope climbs, and all 4 years have had a volume of rope climbs that have put the workouts in the 15 to 25 minute range. There is a way to climb the rope fast and efficiently when you only need to do a couple of rope climbs, or maybe you're finishing up a workout. Kyle, I'm gonna have you demo what we see most athletes do, which is that big jump and then get those feet up as high as you can. And Kyle moves really, really well. He's got that great foot lock, pulls those knees up high, and he confidently gets to that 15-foot line, no problem at all, in 2 pulls. The problem is if he had to do 8 or 9 more of those, the metabolic demand with that jump and bringing those knees and feet way, way up to the hands is just too damn high.
You said it, the rent is too damn high.
As everybody learned in year one, turns out you need your core and your hip flexors to do things like GHDs and pistols and rope climbs. So we just saw Kyle get up the rope in 2 really easy pulls. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. Kyle, I want you to still jump, do a smaller jump, and I don't want you to lift your knees nearly as high up to your hands. So we're gonna see how many pulls it takes Kyle to get up the rope here. Little baby jump, knees are up, not nearly up as high as his hands. He's almost at that tape line in his 2 pulls, and a 3rd baby pull gets him there really, really comfortably. And that is way, way more repeatable when it comes to doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, or a set of 9. We can get more efficient. If we saw Kyle only need a little baby pull to get to the top on his 3rd pull, what if you just eliminate the jump altogether? So stand, reach the hands high, and still keep your knees nice and low. There's his 1st pull. There's his 2nd pull. And he almost got to the same height as he did with the jump. This time, he still took the same number of pulls to get to the top, but he completely eliminated the unnecessary 12-inch jump that, once again, is not free metabolically. That has a cost associated with it. Heart rate stays elevated, but now Kyle knows that he can just reach his hand from a standing position, reach his hands up high, not pull his knees and feet up super high toward his hands, and still comfortably get up the rope in 3 pulls. If you're a shorter athlete, maybe that's 4 pulls, and that's okay. The goal here is to find the correct combination of a jump or no jump and a comfortable height at which you pull your feet and your knees up towards your hands that allow you to repeat that. And if I had asked Kyle to do, 9 rope climbs the way that he did it first with that massive jump, and then 9 rope climbs without a jump at all, I promise you that he is going to feel a hell of a lot better with the 2nd version, and he's also gonna get it done not that much slower. And again, the goal here is to identify what the workout calls for. If it's a sprint to the finish, you got 1 rep left, you get up that rope as fast as you can. But if you're in the middle of a chipper, you're in the middle of one of these quarterfinal workouts that's 15 to 25 minutes long, odds are you do not need to do that massive jump, get the feet up nice and high. Instead, we can find an efficient way to climb the rope that keeps the heart rate down and allows you to move on to a different movement without the metabolic cost of that really big jumping rope climb.